Hi, good evening, guys. It is 8 o'clock, and today is our live challenge, day 21. Sorry if my voice is a little bit hoarse. I'm sure that you heard Jess chime in that I went to Coachella and had a wonderful, wonderful time with Ryan and some family and some friends. So I made it back, and you want to say hi, honey? Say hi.
Hi.
We're in our PJs in bed right now, so lay down, honey, lay down. But tonight, I don't want to take up too much time, but I think Jess and I are realizing that talking on things that resonate with us more in the moment seems to maybe be a little bit better received. And it's a little bit more honest and a little bit more raw and real, as opposed to trying to plan something that maybe we're not as passionate about talking in the moment. So tonight I want to talk or touch on embracing all moms, and that I mean all types of moms. And are you singing? And I guess for me, as a mom, I've done it. I've totally, I guess maybe even cancer with Frankie, I was a little bit judgmental, or I looked at, or I questioned some of the things that moms did. Can you lay down, please, baby? But
I just want to say hi.
I know, but there are people that I'm trying to talk to, and I need you to just rest. Okay, she's hijacking tonight. Okay, come on, lay down. Yeah, so, for example, right now, she's watching Trolls, because that's what I needed her to do right now, so I can actually try and do my live with you guys. But, let me regress and let me get focused again. So, being a mom, I feel like, well, first of all, being a woman in general is and can be challenging, from being young into your high school years, into your college years, and then you start motherhood, and that comes with a whole new world of recommendations for what you should do during pregnancy, to what you should do, during birth, whether you should have a home birth, whether you should have a hospital birth, whether you should have epidural or all natural, to whether you want to do vaccines or no vaccines, to homeschooling, regular schooling, TV, no TV, diet restrictions, all of these things that as a mom you just kind of get slammed with, because there's a world out there of tips and ideas and opinions on what women should do as moms, what works, what doesn't work. And I love that. I think that it's great that there's this huge network out there of women willing to share their opinions, and women willing to share what works for them and what doesn't work for them. But on the flip side of that, it can also be a little bit challenging, because then sometimes you might question what you're doing as a mom. And the reality is, you guys, we should be embracing of all types of moms, and we should be embracing of the decisions that moms make, as long as they're doing the best that they can for their kids. I know that I've totally had to make some decisions for my own kids and my own family, just because it was that's what worked in the moment. Even right now, she's watching Trolls, but the bulk of it is, I love my children, and I know there are so many moms out there alike who only do what they feel is best for their kids. And as moms, we should be this united front where we support and we love and we just encourage and recognize that it's man, you know what? We did as the best that we could possibly do today, and what can we do better tomorrow? And that really is the bottom line. What we think is best in terms of our mothering and what we're doing with our kids, somebody may not agree with that, and that's okay, because that's the beauty of this awesome, unique world that we're in, that we're all so different and we're all so unique, and we all do things so differently, that's kind of what makes the world go round. So, regardless of the decisions that we all make as moms, whether it's during pregnancy, during birth, during early years, toddler years, teen years, high school years, whatever, I think that the most important thing is that we embrace all types of moms. And as long as they're doing as best as they can by their kids, we should be encouraging and supporting and loving, because I've seen it. I've totally, so I'm gonna jump on something real fast. Like, I've totally seen a mom question herself in midst of like a conversation of another group of women. And I'm not going to say what the topic was, but I could see it. I saw her head going, and I thought, she doesn't want to chime in right now because she's not going to feel like she's accepted. And it broke my heart. And I thought, you know, how unfortunate that as moms, you know, we feel like maybe we can't have our voice be as loud as we want it to be because we might not be embraced. And I don't think that's okay. I think that, you know, we should never doubt our decisions. We should never question what we're doing with our kids as long as we are loving them and we are giving them everything with every ounce of us. So, you know, I think as moms, I think that's something that we can all do a little bit better, is be a little bit more accepting, a little bit less judgmental, and a little bit more loving and embracing and supportive of all types of moms and the decisions that they make. Because in a world where there's an opinion about everything, the reality is, I mean, does it really matter what the mom next door is doing? It really shouldn't. So for tonight, I just want to leave you with that one tip, that it's like, as moms and as we approach Mother's Day, let's really try to embrace what the essence of being a mother is. And truly, all it really comes down to is making sure that we love, we provide, and we give our children everything that they deserve and more. So again, you know, I was gone for a few days, so I'm going to chime out and I'm going to go love on my babies. I'm letting them stay up a little later tonight. And, you know, who knows? We might have some cookies and milk. But, well, almond milk, that is. But I missed them. I love them. And I just want to just snuggle on them. So, you know, sharing it with the world. But for all of you guys, thank you so much for chiming in. I embrace and encourage and love and support all of you unique mothers. And I think you are all doing a fabulous job. So thanks. Have a wonderful night. And we'll be chiming in tomorrow. Frankie, do you want to say goodnight? Do you want to say goodnight, honey? Say goodnight.
Good night.
Say thank you so much for your support. Can you say that?
Thank you so for support.
Can you blow kisses? From one mama to the next. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
I just tried to kiss
Yeah,
her.
you did.